Ski. What's good, YouTube? What's good? What's good? What's good? If you're new here, welcome. I am TayysLyfe. This is our channel. Welcome. For the people that's coming back, how y'all doing? What's the update? Nobody has given me an update. What's the update? How y'all feeling? Did you make it through Neo? You know what I mean? Have you been through training yet? What's going on? Have you got your first ship assignment? Where you going? How your family doing? What's going on? How the cows doing? Let me know something. Let me know something. All right, let's get back to it. If you ain't in already, man, y'all already know the deal. Go ahead and pause it like this. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. We are at 170 subs, y'all. 170 subs. Like, 170 subs. All right. So I'm definitely grateful. Thank you guys for allowing me to be your guide through this maritime journey of ours. You feel me? So, boom. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that bell, y'all. Hit the bell. I highly encourage you to hit the bell because, you never know when I'm going to drop. I never know when I'm going to drop. So, I just say hit the bell so you know when Tay drop. So, boom. Let's get to business. So, on my last video, I told y'all it was enough comments, you know, to make a whole video. So, that's basically what this video is. Basically of comments that I haven't been able to respond to because I like to elaborate. So that's why I was actually doing, you know, do the video and then, you know, go over the comments, this, that, and the third. But lately it's kind of been more than like 3 comments. So I was like, let me just go ahead and put them all in one video because I like to go in depth when I explain. You know, I don't like to give short answers. I like to go to depth in the answers. I like to explain stuff the best way that I can from my experience. If you're new here, everything that I put out is from my experience. I don't like speaking on things that I don't know about. I only speak on my experience. You feel me? So, and if you want to know more about my experience, I highly recommend you guys go visit my first video, and that gives you a little summary of, you know, my maritime career so far. But if you're new here and you don't want to go watch it, I am with MSC. I'm a wiper. I'm currently on the West Coast in San Diego, and I'm on a tanker. Boom. So that's that in a nutshell. So let's go ahead and get to these questions. So basically, these comments are from like previous videos and my latest videos all the way down to my first video that we haven't gone over. And like I said, I feel like the comment section is actually very important because people they be asking, you know, what the people want to know, you know. So I feel like when I answer the question, look at the comments. You feel me? The comment section, like the comment section is where I feel like all the knowledge is, you know what I mean? Because people be asking some great questions. Sometimes people ask questions that I had, you know, coming in. So that's why I like to go over them. So this phone actually was dead, so I got it on the charger. But while y'all wait for me, go ahead and subscribe. Over there, bro. All right, and we're back. So let's see. All right, so somebody said I'm going to MSC Neo October 23rd, which is actually today. So congrats. Sean Murphy, congrats. Let me know how your week goes. Let me know if you have any questions, you feel me? Just know whatever you take in Neo, put it in this ear and let it go out through that ear. Somebody said, can you do a video showing how the pay works with overtime and base pay and how much and where would we get paid? All right, so me personally, I don't really feel comfortable with like showing like my pay stubs. I never really been the type to do that, like to show my pay stubs or like flash money, this, that, and the third. However, I will tell you, like when you go to the MSC website to actually apply for any position, they actually will give you the base salary of whatever position that you're interested in applying for. Now, other than that, far as like the overtime, this, that, and the third, that actually depends on which boat you're on. Every boat varies. Some people get 3 hours a day, some people get 2 hours a day, some people get 4 hours a day. You know, so it really varies on what boat you're on. Some boats are getting penalty for the ammo, you know, so it really depends on which boat you're on. Depends on if you're an East Coast sailor or West Coast sailor, you know, it all varies, you know. So I strongly suggest that you either, one, go onto the website and look at the position you applied for, look at the salary, or 2, when you get to Neo, if you already haven't been to Neo, you know, ask them, you know, what the pay is like, and they'll tell you. Somebody said not Death Row Records. Death Row Records, man. And then somebody said I have 3 weeks left for Blue Water Maritime School. I'm applying with MSc. In your opinion, what's the wait before I hear back? So I applied. I don't know, like I tell people to be honest, like everybody's hear back time has been different. You know, like I feel like if you have experience, your hear back time would be quicker than somebody that doesn't have any experience. However, I don't really know. But I will say it definitely is gonna, it's like a 3 to 6 months process, you know, from the time you to apply to you actually physically getting the start date. You know, it's gonna be 3 to 6 months. It's not something that, oh, I'm about to apply MSc Friday and get hired on Monday. No, it's a long process. Like, it's gonna take a while. Even after you submit your applications, it's definitely gonna be a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two before they even receive your application. Then they take it to review, and then you get called for an interview. So I mean, it's a long process. And it says, do you know if you is an AP and join SIU, will they still give you a C card? So I don't really like speaking on SIU because, like I said, I did the whole process of sitting in the hall for about maybe a month or two before I said forget it. You know, I was a C card. However, I did have my AB, but I don't have deep water sea time. So, however, I still needed to get on the water for 180 days. So I was still selling as a C card. But I'm not sure how that worked. I would say go down to your nearest hall. They'll be more than glad, you know, to help you, whatever. Somebody said, can you leave the ship when docked in port? Of course. You don't even have to come back to the boat. As long as you back for work, they don't care what you do, how you do it, where you do it. As long as you at work, 0800 or 0530 when you gotta be at work, as long as you're at work, they don't even care. It's different from the cruise line, y'all. That's why I say I'm still, and it's crazy, I've been on the boat almost 3 months and I'm still trying to adjust with this whole MSc thing. Because like I said, I'm used to, yeah, we used to be in different ports every other day, but we had to be back on the boat, you feel me? So with ACO, we had to be back on the boat at 10. With AQV, we had to be back on the boat by what, 1? So it's just like, I'm still kind of adjusting to the whole schedule thing of having like so much freedom, you feel me? Somebody said, I've been waiting to go out for work with SIU. I've been at the Union Hall just waiting about 2 months. How long did it take you to get out for work once you went to MSc? Okay, so basically your situation like kind of the same. I was in the SIU hall for about 2 months before I accepted my offer letter with MSc. But where the difference lies between me and you are, I actually already have put my application in with MSc before I, you know, did everything with SIU. So basically, I think I applied with MSc in like either November or December, and I know I was going to the hall, I believe like January, February, and then I finally gave up, put in the towel with SIU because it was so long, and I accepted my letter with MSc, and I was in NEO June 5th. So it took a couple of months, but it would have been sooner, but it would have been sooner, but I had vacation coming up. I went on vacation in May, so they pushed me back to June or whatever. But like I said, my advice to people, like, if you're, all right, so boom, if you don't have no credentials and you're just trying to go to SIU without any experience and especially being a C card, I actually do advise people to go ahead and go with MSc, get your C time, get some credentials, and then go back to SIU. And I only say that because, one, from experience, and two, SIU have their own program. So it's like, if you don't really plan on going through the school or the apprenticeship, Point, you know, I lost my train of thought. Start over. If you don't plan on going to Piney Point, you know, their school, SIU school, I just feel like you might as well come to MSc. get your sea time, get your credentials, you know, get your certifications that you want, you know, to do in your whatever department you choose, and then go back and sell with SIU. Because by the time you go back and sell with SIU, you would have you should at least have a year on the water, maybe 2. You know, you should have enough sea time. You definitely should have your certificates to now be a B card. You know, so once you go in SIU, you show them that you have like your QMed or your AB to stand the third. You're going. You're going. Versus somebody with no credentials kind of come in as a wiper or an SA or a OS. You're gonna be waiting for a while, because those people in Piney Point coming out as C cards, they're getting those jobs first-handed. Like, they're getting them jobs first-handed, you know. So yeah, you can take that information how you want to take it. Somebody said, you mentioned you started on the cruise line. Was it decent pay to at least pay your bills, coming from a good trade back home, just to be able to gain the sea time and training to take elsewhere? Would you consider ACL for someone new to this merchant mariner industry? I decided to go SIU apprenticeship and see if my basic training with them will transfer over. Okay, so basically, I think I actually covered this question on my last video, but I'm gonna go ahead and go over it again. To me, technically, I don't really have a lot of bills, but I actually was able to take care of myself with my ACL check. I just say, like, if you know how to, you know, money management, you're gonna be good. You feel me? Like, you're gonna be good. And I actually do recommend people to go to ACL for that 28-week contract, because with ACL, unlike all the other cruise lines, you're getting your hands on literally everything. Everything that has to do with the deck department, you're touching. You feel me? Like, you're touching. Like, ACL really molded me into the manner that I am today. I went in ACL with no knowledge of nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing. You go. So coming from industrial to maritime, I was brand new. You know what I mean? So I appreciate ACL. Somebody said, do you do blood work with MSC as a physical, or do you get shots that you need? So I believe we did do blood work. I'm not sure what the blood work was, but I know they did take blood. And what shots, somebody else asked me that. I'm not sure of the shots that you have to take off the top of my head, but I do know you have to take the flu shot, yellow fever, hepatitis A and B. It's a bunch of them. It's like 8 shots, 8 or 7 shots. Let me see. Somebody said, thanks for the info. Just a tip, maybe record in a room that isn't loud as fuck. I mean, well, to be honest, Christopher, I mean, wherever I record my videos, it's just wherever I record my videos. If it's loud, I mean, I don't know. Turn your headphones up. And then somebody said, why wouldn't you go to a cruise line to get to MSC? I saw it on the other video, and it said you would go straight to MSC instead of going on a cruise line. So basically, with the knowledge that what I was referring to, with the knowledge that I know now versus the knowledge that I knew before, back in 2021 when I went to Mid-Atlantic, I would have just stuck it through, thugged it out, and just went on ahead with MSC. And the reason why I say that is because MSC literally pays for all the training. You know what I mean? They pay for everything. Versus the way I did it, which I like to call myself independent. I was independent for 2 years before I came with MSC. So it's just like all the money that I spent from going to Mid-Atlantic the first time to going back to Mid-Atlantic to get my AB license, I could have just already been with the company and got the company to pay for it. And on top of that, already gaining my sea time and everything else. However, I don't regret my experience that I did take with the cruise line, because like I said, this life is not for everybody. You know what I mean? This life is not for everybody. All money is not good money. So, I mean, I tell people, like, if you are in a position where you can test the waters with like different jobs and cruise lines, this, that, and the third, I recommend that you do that before you go out here, take all these shots, get all this stuff, you know, that you need to sail with SIU and MSC, and go with a cruise line. You don't have to have no shots, you know what I mean? Only thing you need is a twit. So it's just like, I would do that. I would do the cruise line first before I put myself into a situation that I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like fearing the unknown. I like to know what I'm up against. So that's why I chose the cruise line versus just going straight in. However, but with the knowledge that I know now to this day, I would have definitely just went straight on in with MSC. But I will say this, when I was in my Mid-Atlantic class, I went to Mid-Atlantic back in August of 2021. Mind you, the people in my class, we was in boot camp training, getting our STCW and all that for 3 weeks. Now picture this, it was about 10 of us in that class. I was the only one that took the job offer with ACL, you know, to go with the cruise line. So mind you, while I'm doing my stuff for the cruise line, the other people in my class, they still waiting to hear back from MSC if they even got their application. Now picture this, now I'm what, 5 months, 6 months into my contract with ACL, meaning I'm getting my seat time, and the people that was in my Mid-Atlantic class, they're just now starting their NEO. 6 months later, I done traveled, I done been all up and down the Mississippi River, I done been on the West Coast, on the Columbian Snake, up in Oregon and Washington and Seattle, you know. So it's just like, while they was sitting at home, I was still exploring, learning, getting my feet wet, understanding the job, getting the feel of not being home, you know what I mean? Getting the feel of meeting new people, being around new people, this, that, and the third. Like I said, I didn't go to college, so all this is new to me, you feel me? So that, I hope that answers your question, you feel me? Like, I don't really know too much to say on that. Somebody said they have any computer jobs, and where is everybody at? It looks boring. That's not even a full deal with. So they do have computer jobs, you know. You can go to the radio department, stand at 30. Y'all say it look boring. Look, I told y'all from the jump, the boat that I'm on, you know what I mean, is not active, you feel me? This boat is not active. We're in the shipyard. We just moved over to the base yesterday. This boat is not active, you know. The engines aren't running. We're barely running on the generator, so the boat not active. There's not much for the engine department to do, you feel me? So there's not much for us to do. We can't even, this boat's so new, we're not even technically supposed to paint on this boat till a whole nother year, you feel me? So that's just that. I knew this video was going to be quick. I just wanted to get those comments out the way. I don't like letting them sit there, because I do see all comments, but I just be wanting to, I just be wanting to like verbally go over the comments with y'all so y'all can understand my tone and I can go in depth like I want to. But yeah, we almost here, y'all. We almost at the end of the 4 months. It's definitely been a learning experience for me, not just job wise but mentally wise. I definitely been taking time, a lot of time to myself out here, reevaluating, you know, myself. A lot of y'all might know this, but I'm about to be 30 years old. I know I don't look it, but I'm about to be 30, you feel me? So it's just like, I just feel like my brain is evolving, my mind is evolving. I'm looking at the world kind of differently, you know. I'm not the same person I was 3 months ago when I started this channel. I'm not even the same person I was, y'all, so bear with me. I actually want to start, I actually been trying to like work on my content better, because I'm actually very animated, but like I said, I'm not really computer savvy. But you guys probably don't know this, but I actually do have a whole camera. Like, I actually have the whole setup. Like right now I have my iPhone on this camera holder that I have with the light, and then right here I have like the whole camera stand. Like, I'm gonna show y'all, bro. Let me show y'all how dedicated I was to this. I got the whole 9 yards. I got the camera stand, and I got a camera, y'all. I actually have a real legit camera. It's a Sony camera, you know. I got a Sony camera. This is just the case right here. But I bought this camera, what is it, October? I got this camera in the summertime, you know. I got this camera in the summertime, and I never used it. So I feel like now I'm comfortable enough, you know, to start, you know, getting back behind the camera. I had some stuff go on in my life with the past friendship that I kind of gave up on the camera thing, but you know, we back and we better, you know what I mean? And this channel is doing very well, if you ask me, so I feel like it's time for me to take it a little bit more serious, you feel me? And also, like, I mean, I wouldn't mind, that wasn't a goal of mine, but I wouldn't mind being monetized on YouTube. They keep sending me like little emails and stuff. I wouldn't mind being monetized and stuff like up here. And what comes with that is basically being able to go live. I sometimes go live on like TikTok, but not really. Like I told y'all, my TikTok platform kind of went left, so I kind of don't even be on TikTok for real no more. So this is where I am. This is where I'm at. So yeah, that's just that, y'all. It's just a quick little video, little 1-2. Today's the 23rd. My 4 months, well, not my 4 months, my 3 months will be November 4th, so that probably will be my next video. If you guys don't mind, you know, put in the comments, you know, how you want me to do my 3 months. Like, do you guys want me to bring y'all around me all day, or do you guys want me to just talk to y'all? Yeah, so let's tell me what you guys want to see. Like I said before in the beginning of the video, let me know how y'all doing. I did know somebody said they actually started Neo today, so yeah, if you see this, let me know how Neo went. Congrats, blessings to everybody so far. If you out there selling, stay safe out here, stay safe. To the people that are getting sent over there to the war, Pakistan and Israel, you definitely are my prayers. Stay safe, and we all out here to get that bag. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, share if you feel like it, ring that bell, most definitely ring the bell. And if you see me and you trying to see what's up, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. Deuces, blessings to y'all.